Welcome back to Production Team Training. In this session, we will go over the standards and philosophy of lighting design at Faith Promise. While this video resource will not go through how to do the specifics of lighting design, resources are available on this platform that will help you learn those details. With that being said, here's a few things to look out for when you are designing and operating the lighting console. Lighting helps guide people in the room to what is happening in the experience. So be careful of what and who is being lit at a particular time in an experience. Also, it is very important to be intentional about when you change a lighting look. If a cue is hit too early or too late, you risk your lighting look not matching up with what the computer operator has on his screens at the specific point in time. Use resources provided to you, such as the woodshed recording or your campus producer, if you have any questions on this topic. Here's a few things to look out for when you're designing lights for Faith Promise. No one speaks or sings in the dark. So if someone walks out, is about to sing, or a speaker for hosting or message, please make sure that you pull up the wash before they do what they're about to do. This makes sure to limit distractions in the room and in the experience. And on that note, keep it the least distracting as possible. While moving lights, going wild, and strobing is fun, it might not be appropriate for a worship environment. Unless you see it resourced in woodshed, here are some things that you want to avoid. No sweeps across the room in people's eyes. This is very distracting to somebody in a worship environment, and it might just take them out from worshiping. Same thing with strobes and flashing lights. We want to limit this and make sure that it's intentional when we do it. Please refer to the woodshed as a resource for this specific topic. Also, no stagnant lights in people's eyes. If something is sitting right there, blowing out their eyes, it's definitely going to take them out of the worship environment. A great way to add movement without distraction is color chases, gobo rotations, and prism rotations if you have the capacity. If you're ever not sure, please check the resource and don't be afraid to ask your producer about this issue. Another thing to be aware of is make sure when you're designing to mirror the look and feel of a song. We don't want to be too distracting by being out of place with what the song is doing. Also, be sure to save stagnant looks for response times and hosting and or message looks. Use this style of look whenever there is something else happening in the room that is more important than the worship. Also, be intentionally aware of the move of God in the room. Be sure to emphasize certain points of a song if needed to bring out that move of God. Thank you so much for serving. Now it's time for you to jump into your skill-specific training. Let's get to it.